An eye on the environment now, a local conservation group is teaming up with the fly fishermen to raise awareness when it comes to our local rivers and waterways.
Steve Duda, an acclaimed angler and author of a new book all about fly fishing. It's called River Songs, Moments of Wild Wonder in Fly Fishing. It gives readers a real-life account of what it's like to fly fish and how it can connect us to the planet and what makes us human. Steve joining us with more on his new book, and we're also joined by Jesse Robbins with Water Watch of Oregon to talk about how fly fishing ties into river conservation. Got a fun event coming up where you can dig into both. Good morning, guys.
Morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Well, so Steve, River Songs is not your typical fishing tale, and it's not necessarily like an outdoor fly fishing guide. Tell us a little bit about your stories.
It's not really where to, how to, what rock to stand on, what lure to tie on. It's more about the moments that we experience in fly fishing. Like the times we spend with friends, the exquisite places we go, the experiences we have.
The laugh you get out of dropping a bottle cap into somebody's waiter.
That's right.
I liked that. I was having fun reading through some of your stories from the field. Yeah.
So we're trying to go beyond just talking about fighting fish or fishing or just, because we've read that stuff before. This is more about, being friendship and experiences and just sort of sharing sharing nature and the grandeur of the outdoors.
Why is there's something about fly fishing that seems like, maybe this is a bit of a stretch, but like almost it's romantic compared to like other forms of fishing? I mean, maybe it's because of the movies. You think like River Runs Through It, of course, that is an iconic one. But there is something more romantic about fly fishing than other forms.
It really is. First of all, it takes us to some of those beautiful places on the planet, and we get to experience that wonder of the outdoors, of nature. And stand there and interact with that wonder. And if we're really lucky, we get to hold one of nature's most exquisite creatures and then let it go. And that's magic for us as fishermen. And I think for people in general to just be able to experience nature is a really important part of life, just to balance all the other stuff that we have to deal with.
That's smart, yeah.
Well, and the saying goes that often, fishermen and hunters are some of the most ardent conservationists because they appreciate these natural areas that we're working to protect. So Jesse, tell us a little bit about Water Watch and how your mission really ties into that.
Sure, yeah. So Water Watch is a river conservation nonprofit. We work across the state, and we work to restore and protect in-stream flows in our rivers for fish and wildlife and aquatic species, and for people to have these relationships with the rivers that fuel the art and the soul that comes through in Steve's stories.
Yeah, I mean, how do Steve's stories help raise that awareness? I mean, when you're working with the group that you are, is it helpful to have these kinds of connections to be able to continue to get the word out on conservation?
Of course, yeah. I think, coming back to the relationship with that river, or holding the fish, or experiencing that that moment in nature along the rivers. And so that's why it's so important for us to work to keep water in those rivers so that humans who rely on those rivers for a source of inspiration can find those places.
Yeah.
As anglers, we're on the front lines of conservation. We're out there in the rivers, on the water, and hunters too, I should say.
Yeah.
We're on the front lines of conservation, so we see the effects and we see the conditions of the rivers and the waters. So it's really incumbent on us to get the message out.
Yeah. I mean, you are quite literally upstream of the problem, seeing some of these things before some of those impacts get to our larger urban areas, when sometimes it can be, too late to really be able to get in and make some changes. But we've got a really fun author event tonight at Powell's in Cedar Hills, so folks can come and learn more about your book and Water Watch.
That's right. Yeah, I'll be reading a couple stories and then chatting with Jesse afterwards. So we're really looking forward to it, and I hope you guys can come out.
Yeah, that's gonna be great. It's always fun to talk to the author about their stories, but especially in this case where you talk about that connection. And I would imagine you have people that are probably fly fishermen and women themselves, hopefully coming by. So to be able to share your stories would also be a lot of fun.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's great. That's really great.
Well, thank you guys both for being here. It's such a wonderful reminder that we got to keep these beautiful parts of Oregon beautiful, for everyone to enjoy.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, glad you were here.
Thanks for being here. And if you want to learn more, you can meet Steve tonight at 7 at Powell's at Cedar Hills Crossing in Beaverton. He'll be chatting with Jesse about some of the work that Water Watch does. If you want to learn more about their river conservation efforts, go to waterwatch.org.